Right now, as you watch this, your brain is likely running a simulation. You're replaying a conversation from 3 years ago, or you're pre-visualizing a failure that hasn't even happened yet. You might call it planning or analyzing, but in psychology, we call it the doom loop. Overthinking is a biological glitch. Your brain contains an ancient alarm system called the amygdala. Thousands of years ago, its only job was to detect physical threats. Today, it reacts with the same intensity to an unread email from your boss or a "we need to talk" text. When that alarm screams danger, your prefrontal cortex, the logic center, tries to help. It searches for a solution. But since there is no physical predator to run from, it gets stuck. It generates endless what-if scenarios that never reach a conclusion. This is analytical paralysis. Psychologists call this rumination. The word comes from the Latin for chewing cud, the way a cow chews the same grass over and over. You are chewing on a dead thought, hoping it eventually tastes like a solution. Because this is a physical loop without a logical solution, you cannot think your way out of it. You have to physically shock the system. We do this using a 30-second circuit breaker. This technique is designed to physically shut off the overthinking mechanism in the brain. Stop scrolling for a moment. Plant your feet flat on the floor. We are going to execute this intervention right now. This is the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 sensory reset. It functions as a neural hijack. The brain has a limited metabolic budget. By forcing it to process a sudden influx of brand new external sensory data, you shift blood flow and electrical activity away from the amygdala. You are diverting the brain's resources toward the present moment. Step 1. Look around your immediate environment and name 5 specific objects out loud. A coffee cup, a crack in the wall, a pen. Processing real-world visual data severs the brain's connection to the internal mental simulation. It forces the prefrontal cortex to focus on what is rather than what if. Step 2. Physically touch 4 distinct items. Feel the texture of your chair, the temperature of a table, or your own skin. This activates your somatosensory cortex. Engaging this specific region requires significant neural processing power, pulling energy away from the overactive amygdala. By engaging sight and touch, you have begun starving the brain's panic center of the energy it needs to sustain the loop. Step 3. Close your eyes and isolate 3 distinct sounds: the hum of the AC, birds outside, or your own breathing. Step 4. Take a deep inhale and attempt to isolate 2 specific scents. Even if you smell nothing, the biological attempt to gather olfactory data continues the hijack. It keeps the brain's focus on external inputs. Step 5. Take a sip of a drink, or simply swallow, and focus entirely on the physical sensation of taste. Your full sensory array is now processing reality. The amygdala's dominance has been broken, and your nervous system has reset. Your logical brain is back online. To stay grounded, we have to address a common trigger: the perfectionism trap. Perfectionism is biological paralysis driven by the fear of making a suboptimal choice. It is procrastination in a high-stakes disguise. To bypass this, we use the 70. If a decision's outcome won't matter in 2 years, you must limit your contemplation time to exactly 2 minutes. Applying mathematical boundaries to your choices prevents the quieted brain from finding a new imaginary threat to fixate on. Take a moment to check in with your body. Notice the lighter feeling in your chest. The mental storm has paused. The hijack worked. Your thoughts are an internal event you observe, rather than a fixed part of your identity. If this made sense to you, subscribe to The No Sense. Comment below with the exact scenario you were